Minecraft is a game that contains many blocks, but what if it only had one? What if it only had... Starting on an island of just... Okay, I'm not gonna do that the whole time. The premise is simple. Through breaking this... Okay, I promise, this is the last time, I promise. We get random items depending on the stage we're in. We beat the mod pack once we get to the final stage, and I'm gonna prove that doing so is actually easy. Starting on this small island, we obviously have only... You thought I was gonna do it, didn't you? No, not today. Starting on this island though, we only have one block, so to progress, we're gonna need to break it. But first, we need to read. Unfortunately, I'm illiterate, taking me 5 whole minutes to realize you need to just click the very obvious check mark. But from there, we started breaking the block and oh my god, a pig! Now, the odds of this animal dying by some freak accident is about 99%. But if it does live, it's gonna need a very good name. Ruben? Nah, but that is actually a shout though. Ruben, welcome back, brother. Now, after some deliberation, we decided to call him Ruben. Hopefully, he meets a better fate than the last one. From there, we kept on getting random blocks along with other animals, which you're technically supposed to keep, but I, slaughtered them all in cold blood. Except for this cow who we named Michael Jackson. For obvious reasons. From there, we expanded the island, slaughtered a few more animals, worshipped a kelp block, planted some trees, and built Ruben and MJ a pen. Very normal stuff. Life was looking up as we were breezing through the quest book, but it seemed my irredeemable actions had come to haunt me as the definitely very predictable and also very avoidable freak accident happened, and Ruben died! Ramming my way through the blocks, all I could find was 3 pork chop. Nothing else was left of him.
He was a great
pig. MJ's still alive though, because the benzodiazepines haven't gotten to him yet. To commemorate Ruben though, his 3 pork chops were put in a chest along with the dried kelp block. This chest will in no way at all become important to any kind of lore or story. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Nope, never, absolutely never. That one didn't even make sense. Questionable title card placements aside, the agricultural revolution would soon take place, meaning I finally didn't have to just eat dirt. I still would though. Shortly after we entered the Stone Age, and this age would prove to be very fruitful as I would gather many ores which I definitely would not ever lose to a creeper. No, that would never happen. And I even got a tortoise. After a spider killed itself. Oh, come on! After a short while, I ended up finding a parrot, and this parrot would set nothing but pure pain in motion. A simple flap of its wings is all it took, and the storm already started. Butterfly effect, get the hell out of here. This parrot crashed my fucking Minecraft and my entire internet, crashing my stream before deleting itself from existence, along with the goddamn achievement. I don't even understand how. And that's not even the end of it. No, far from it. From there, the game would evolve into a pure nightmare. It became a game of murder, endless murder, even more than before. Every life form which made its way onto the island and out of the block was promptly cut down and discarded. It was horrible, but it's what the game wanted from me. I needed to know it. The quest required mob kills, 150 of them. It was the only way to beat the game. And at every single turn, every corner, my choice to slaughter was rewarded. I needed bamboo for a quest. In comes a panda who drops it. I need leather for a book. A horse spawns and I get leather from it. The death would never end. But it was justified, right? I mean, it had to be. There was no other way forward. I mean, killing the parrots felt justified, but even that, was that even okay? To kill it for something its kin had done? Nay, not even its kin, simply someone from the same species. I couldn't bear it anymore. I had to spare some animals. I had to create a place of tranquility. We still had MJ, but as we got more and more animals, I had to expand the pen. A donkey, an ocelot, a rabbit, hell, even a mushroom cow who I definitely didn't try to breed with MJ to no avail, and this frog, who's definitely a frog, so don't question it. It was peaceful. It was right. There is no murder in Oneblock say. No, not the wolf, not one of my own, no. I couldn't bring myself to kill it, but the voices in my head got louder and louder. To kill or not to kill, that was the question. But as I weighed the options, I knew what had to be done. The game had to go on and the wolf had to die. From there it was remorseless. There was no going back. I had gone down an irredeemable path, and with each kill it became easier and easier. No longer did I hesitate. It became second nature, but it was still too much to bear. Oneblock say was all I had. Ruben's remain in the kelp block too. They were calling to me. Complete the chest, they told me. The chest of infinite wisdom and lore will grant you all of your wishes. I only had one wish though, to be forgiven. So maybe if I just complete the chest, I'll be... Oh my god, what was that? No! Oneblock, say no! All that's left was the frog and Gilbert? The fish? He was back? Was this divine punishment? I don't know. I had no time to worry. I had to beat the game before things got worse. Going back to mining the block, things were going smoothly, till Karma reared her ugly head and the creeper blew up on my chest. After losing the ores, well, partially to a creeper and partially to my own stupidity, I was set back dearly. My only hope to still get ores was to use this flower RNG. You see, it turned stone into a random ore with enough mana, and it got mana via degeneration from these flowers, which require water. Getting diamonds required a lot of luck though. But if there's one thing that truly brings me joy after a depressive phase, it's gambling, baby! Once the gambling had concluded, I managed to have 2 iron seeds and 4 diamond seeds, which allowed me to get an infinite amount of those ores, at least after AFKing for 50 in-game days. This, though, meant that I was ready to face my sins. You see, I had killed more wolves along the way, so I knew the only way to confront them was by fighting the final wolf boss. Either I'd be redeemed, or I'd stay on a path of sin forever, to be punished by Gilbert. Was this all a test? I don't know. But there was no time for questions. I had to fight the boss. I had to do it now. I made a platform, sacrificed all the items of the slain beasts. It was like a mirror to my sins, and then the boss finally spawned. First, the wave of wolves. Many of them had already been slain, and now these needed to go too. Then, the boss itself. It would lunge towards me, which meant that I could easily strafe to hit it with my sword and magic. But still, despite that, the fight was close, as the boss would never allow me an opportunity to heal, and his combos, once he got me in them, did a very, very good amount of damage. I had to continue to fight on though, as a new wave of wolves appeared. Unfortunately for me though, things were starting to look bad. I only had 2 hearts left, and eventually, he got me. I had died, but I was determined. I couldn't give up now. I respawned, grabbed my items, and began fighting again. That was it. I was so close. A few more hits and he'd be dead. But when it came to the final blow, I didn't do it. I couldn't. You see, killing taught me nothing. But dying is what taught me what really matters. To have everything stripped away from you, to feel that pain, there is no greater lesson than that. It was never about beating the boss. It was never about beating Oneblock. No. It was about all the experiences I had made, all the friends we'd seen, and all the ones that we had mourned. From Ruben, to MJ, to Frog, and to all the other animals I had lost, but also to all the fun I had playing this game. That's what dying had taught me. So, I didn't kill the boss. Doing so would put all of that in vain. Instead, I accepted that it wasn't about forgiveness or redemption, but it was about change. Oneblock was never the hard part, but instead, it was changing. That or this was all some elaborate experiment by Gilbert. I don't even fucking know anymore.